In Sobibor concentration camp, fiddlers greeted the merchandise, as Goebbels called the Jews, when they entered the concentration camps and escorted them to the gas chambers. The smokehouse roof would plume. Brian Eno is the fiddler on the roof of the AIDS attack. He ingratiated himself into the kitsch culture of the high-risk generation and operated levers of his PlayStation from there. He likes to emoja that he invented a moral cyclotron for the Hag Ono, where the little boy is accused of being seduced by a little girl after being tortured, deafened, ventriloquist, and chased into his shack in which she awaited, intending to learn him his schoolwork. And they have a pimp at work saying, from Minio's, you owe us for the pizza delivery, working with King Crimson. And when they poison me, they say, but you were a contaminated person, put others at risk. When they release the AIDS virus, they say, but you were owed Allah for the abortions that girls petitioned to legalize so they could mock you after they jilted you. See, it's a moral cyclotron. Reagan invented it. It doesn't matter if Will Zell works with Joseph Goebbels because he is representative of the Jewish Defense League. It doesn't matter that Leslie Katz was still a virgin because her crowd said it wouldn't have been rape. And this mystical contraption is the school bus, the Flying Dutchman school bus in the sky, right? That they have pimping around the Transylvania, they call Tacoma, on the outskirts of Seattle. It doesn't matter that we banned you from school for 20 years because you're a deaf man. And this goes through the slowly turning crank of their brilliance. It doesn't matter that you were an American sailor of a status symbol because Yoko Ono demanded a sacrifice for Hiroshima. It doesn't matter that the evidence shows John F. Kennedy was killed by the writers of a Texas school book because RFK went out to sniff glue with them. It doesn't matter that they murdered Circe Kennedy because Israel was being subject to anti-Semitism. It's a huge contraption. It doesn't matter that we sexually violated the object of our lesson with neuroplastic detonator devices because we provided tickle therapy. This is the mindset, the grand construction, the fixation on the idea that some military genius, J. Inslee's Green Party, William Jefferson Clinton, David Jeffin, Penis Gabriel, put their minds together in a blender and came up with the Epstein idea of an overdeveloped 12-year-old experienced starlet from the Neva Corporation deliberately, violently abducts a deaf, traumatized child and teaches him his schoolwork. It's a grand masterpiece of Hitler's moral code coming from Pope Karl and the fundamentalist tripartite under Putin. And this is the reality of this Flying Dutchman school bus in the sky that Jay Inslee sports with the Bob Ferguson gang as having justified Ripper murdering Shannon Harps over a penny, a Green Party penny from Paul McCartney. They call it karma. See how it works? Who's the baby killer now, dog eyes? Yeah, yeah, say the Nammies.